Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel by Jojo Raw and Real. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. On my channel, I talk about my personal weight loss journey, what I am doing to reach my weight loss goals. Your girl was over 315 pounds, yes, and I'm working on reaching my weight loss goals by fasting. Yes, every week I do some method of fasting. Right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm doing a 21-day water fast only. So I'm going to post their results after 21 days. And then also I talk about budgeting and finance. Yes, I was bad with money. I had 16 credit cards. I had over $210,000 in debt. Yes, I did not budget. I did not plan my money. I was spending like the Joneses. I was buying things that I could not afford on credit. I was bad with money until I met a man called Dave Ramsey. And then finally, I all talk about world cultures. I love to travel. I love to dance. I love to meet new people. I love to go to different restaurants. So I just got some interest in world cultures, you know, and based on my travel experience. I like to talk about the different things that are unique to each culture. I'm not chauvinistic to say this culture is better than that culture. No, I just go out there, accept everybody, and as long as it works for them, they're not harming the universe, they're not harming anyone, that's what works for them. So these are the three topics that I talk about mainly, but today I decided to deviate a little to talk about some of my illnesses, because I am on this journey to heal some of the illnesses that I struggle with and to be better with my health so that I can prevent future illnesses that may come about. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about my bleeding gum and what I did to stop it from bleeding. When I came to America, I was in Minnesota, and I used to go to the University of Minnesota to do my dental work. And at that time, there was a study going on where they were trying to figure out like African-American history, where the genealogy and the genes, there was something that no matter what you did with your dental health, you could be susceptible to gum disease. And unfortunately, yes, I was one of the subjects in the study, and I felt, yes, based on my family history, yes, I'm one of those ladies who will probably get gum disease. So the doctor told me about it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, you just take it with a grain of salt and go about your normal business. But then when I moved to Maryland, I went to a Jewish dentist, and he told me the same thing. I'm like, you know what, this thing is getting serious, and my gum will bleed, and they'll put me on antibiotics. But then it would still bleed, and I said, you know, what can I do? Since now that I am taking responsibility for my health, because let me say this, when I went to my dentist, he did not ask me, oh, what's your diet like? He didn't ask about my diet. He didn't ask about if I was eating sugary food, if I was drinking sodas, if I was eating processed food, he asked none of those things. My dentist did not ask, okay, what do you do? Nothing. What's your lifestyle? Nothing. And that's why I was like, you know what? Because then I began to do my own research, and I realized that, okay, the sodas, the processed juice, the alcohol, you know, the sugar, the chocolate, because I would eat them, I would drink them and eat them in a large amount, you know, and I didn't know that those things were adding up to cause my problem with my teeth. And I didn't care. I would eat the chocolate. I was reckless. I'm not going to lie. I was reckless. So when I began to brush my teeth and I would begin to see the blood in the morning and in the evening, excuse me, it's going to be a little gross. And I'm like, you know what? I need to do something about it. Since my doctor is not telling me, my dentist is not telling me what I need to do to remedy this problem. So I began to do some research, began to take some classes, and I realized, oh, I don't need to drink soda. I don't need to drink the orange juice from the store. I don't need to do a lot of these things. So what I did was I got a juicer, a blender. So, excuse me, I will buy my grapefruit juice, I'll buy my orange, I'll buy my apple, I'll buy my lemon, whatever fruit juice I want to drink, or whatever vegetable juice I want to drink, I'll buy the vegetables and I'll buy the juice and I will juice it and drink it. So that's one of the things I did. I cut off all the sodas. I cut off all the sugary products, all the processed food. I cut everything out and I say, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility of my health. Because from what I've been following other groups like A Healthy Alternative, and most of them, the illnesses that they had when they went to the doctor did not tell them, oh, what's your lifestyle? Because a lot of the things, illnesses that we have, I'm realizing is our lifestyle habits and what we eat. So, and then I began to do my own research, and then I found out what works for me. So I'm not a dentist. I'm not a medical doctor. I do have certificates in intermittent fasting, so I know more about fasting. In nutrition health, vegan nutrition health, I have my certificate, and I have a certificate in gut health. I have that, and I'm working on a couple of different certificates as well. I'm in school for those, so once I finish those programs, I'll let you guys know what they are I was working on. So but for this video, I want to talk about what I did to stop my bleeding gum. So what I do is in the morning, when I get up, first thing in the morning, I put the coconut, I do an oil pool. I put the coconut oil in my mouth and I jump in the shower like for 10-15 minutes in the shower. And then when I come out of the shower, then I take this, I spit this out, excuse me, but I don't spit this out into your sink or into your toilet. It's going to clog. And especially now that it's winter time, it's going to cause a huge backup. So what you do is get like a little garbage bag or waste bag and spit this in. So I put that in my mouth like for 10 minutes while I'm taking my shower in the morning, and then I clean everything up. And then once I'm done cleaning that, that's my morning routine. I'll take my hydrogen peroxide and I'll clean my mouth after the coconut oil, right? And then once I do that with the coconut oil with the hydrogen peroxide, then that's the morning. I use a charcoal toothpaste. It's like the shellfish charcoal toothpaste. That's what I use. And I got it from CVS. I think this is like $16. I got it from CVS. That's what I use. I will brush my teeth with it. And then if I'm noticing any kind of bleeding or whatever, guess what? I will rinse my mouth with natural dentist healthy gums. I'll rinse my mouth with it, right? And then when I'm done brushing my teeth, that's what I will rinse my mouth with. And then I will take the Aura MD. I bought this from Amazon. It's 3 little bottles like these for $41. But this is the bomb. This is the best because you know what? It's made of peppermint oil. So what I do is once I use this natural dentist gum liquid, I clean my mouth and everything. Then I put like 3 drops on my toothbrush after I've brushed my teeth with the shellfish charcoal toothpaste. Then I'll put 3 drops on my toothpaste of this, and then on my toothbrush, I'm sorry, and I put it all over my gum, and then I just massage my gum. I will massage my gum, and I will brush my tongue. I will brush my tongue with it. And then what I'll do, I have a little bottle in the bathroom. I'll put 2 drops in there, and I use it as my mouthwash. And then what I do with this, I have a bottle of this in my office, and I have a set of toothbrush. I have some salt water. So what I do at lunchtime, I go in the bathroom, put 3 drops on there, and I brush my teeth again with it. That's what I do. But here is it. This here is so powerful. Like if you went to bed at night and you brush your teeth with it, and that's the last thing you use in your mouth. In the morning, when you get up, your breath is still fresh because of the peppermint. It lasts. So in the morning, you don't have like smelly breath or anything. And the reason why I have this in my office, because I do a lot of water fasting. So like I want my mouth to always smell good. So I don't buy the gum. I don't buy like the juicy fruit. I don't buy the mint. I don't buy any of those things, things that have sugar in them. So I was looking for something natural that I can brush my mouth with through the day, so I'm able to maintain my fresh breath. So that's what I do every single day. I do it morning and night. Now at night, because I'm home, when I jump in the shower, I take a shower in the morning, a shower in the night, depends. And sometimes if it is time of the month, I will do shower 3 times a day. So what I would do is at night, before I oil pull, I will take this charcoal at night and clean all in my teeth, and then I will floss. I will clean all in my teeth to give my teeth the brightness. That's what I'll do. I'll use my charcoal first all in my teeth, and then I'll put this down. So you see I've used them up. This is what is left. I will take my own time, clean my teeth with the charcoal, and then I do my oil pull, and then I do my hydrogen peroxide in my mouth. And then depends on how I feel. If I want to give my mouth a little break, I will mix the baking soda here. I have the baking soda, I will mix it with some salt and brush my teeth. Or like if I come from out and it's late, like I went out and I came out and I don't want to do the whole routine, I will just do the toothpaste, the oil pull a little bit, and I'll do some Listerine at night. I'll do some Listerine at night, but it just depends. Or I will use my Aura MD, and this has solved my gum problem. And I don't have any more, I don't have bleeding gums, and I'm waiting to go to the dentist in March to see what he says. But I'm really happy with the progress I have made with my gum. My mouth is always fresh. My teeth is getting whiter and whiter because the oil pull, and because I watch what I eat. And then what I do is I try to do is after every meal, but because I do a lot of water fasting, so some weeks I'm eating 1 meal a day, some days I'm eating 2 meals a day, and there's fruits and vegetables for the most part in my diet. So by the time I have those, I have my toothbrush with me. I will put the Aura MD on it, and I will brush my teeth, run in the bathroom and brush my teeth thoroughly, because I want to maintain my teeth. Because I've realized that as you get older, you know, the health problems begin to crop up and this and that. And I want to be one of those people who will be very healthy around here. So that's why I'm taking all of these proactive measures to take care of myself, to take care of my teeth, to take care of my body. So you can try this. As I said, I'm not a dentist, but I've read the reviews on the Aura MD, and I can vouch for this. This is so good, especially for your breath. Especially, it has a very bitter and awful taste, but guess what? The results, don't think about the taste, is very good. The Aura MD is really good, and this too, the natural dentist, that's what I use, is very good. So yes, that's just my dental home care hygiene, oral hygiene routine that I do, and it works for me. I do this twice a day. 3 times a day I brush my teeth. You know, I do that. I floss. I have a flosser at the office, because most of the time I will have my meals at my office, so I will floss at the office. And then, you know, I don't do the coconut, the oil pull at my office. No, I don't want to, you know, do something like that at the office, you know. So I will just do the basic, like use the Aura MD at work, salt water, you know, and floss at work, and then to keep my my breath fresh, right? And then also this coconut oil, I cook with it. I use it on my body at night. When I take my shower at night, I just drip down in coconut water right from the shower. I wouldn't even dry my skin. I would drip down in the coconut water, in the coconut oil, so that it keeps my body moisturized, because I suffer from dry skin. So this has been helping me as well. So yes, that's what I do. Again, let me go over the products I'm using. I oil pull first in the morning, and I clean my mouth with the hydrogen peroxide. I got this from Walmart, and it depends how I feel. I'll use a little bit of baking soda, and then I'll use the charcoal at night. I'll use the charcoal in the morning. I will use the charcoal toothpaste in the morning. I'll use the charcoal at night, and then the Listerine, I use that as well. I use the natural dentist, plus I use my Aura MD. This is in my bag. I carry this with me around religiously, because it keeps my mouth fresh. Because as I said, I don't buy any sugary gum or mint or anything to keep my breath fresh. I use this. So that's what I do. So if you want to learn more about the results that I'm having, or where you can get these products, I got all of them from CVS and some from Walmart. I just thought I'd share. Maybe there will be someone out there. Your case may not be my case, but maybe if you start implementing some of these steps, you could see tremendous improvement in your gum health. So Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Mama Jojo, Raw and Real.